think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. No, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rock, rock, rock. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle, look when you see the sun. It's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. Just better get it off. Yeah, set it off. Look, it's almost over now, almost over now. You don't succeed 'cause you hesitate. You think we're flying, but we levitate. Just be yourself, don't ask us why. 'Cause if you don't, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop's car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle and when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a car car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle or when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now.
First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Atlanta Falcons. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. It looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Quick throw to Olave. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. To throw, Williams. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guys' pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that will bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw once more, here's Williams. That's taken in by Golden. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Warriors 70, ready, 70 Timberwolves, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Richardson looking to throw. He's got this to Williams, complete. Down the left sideline. Jamison Williams, touchdown, Falcons. Jamison Williams with career touchdown number 75. And the Falcons are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And he'll lose yardage. brought down at the 32. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Isaiah Oliver on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working out of the gun, Williams. And this is going to be incomplete.
We got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series. They're definitely settling in now and letting it be known the points won't come so easy again.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Going up the middle, Foster. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? That's complete. Luther Burden. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
19, Tiger, 19, go.
Here's Richardson to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Passer 11, Buffalo 18. Ready?
Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
70 Lions. Now go. 60 Maverick, 60, 70 Ring, 79 Bronx. Ready?
And Richardson looks to throw once more. He'll try and do this himself. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And this one is right through. And we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
2nd and 9. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And space tough to come by there. So he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Sometimes the philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Throwing is Williams. It's a room to maneuver. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Over the middle, he's got Golden. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about 4 yards.
Complete to Matthew Golden.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Third down.
From the gun, here's Williams. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Commanders have retaken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Here we go.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a
touchdown, Falcons! Anthony Richardson, 65 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 17-14.
Commanders 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A gain of 9 yards.
Now they'll shift things around.
Commanders first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass caught. That's Golden. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Gibbs straight ahead. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 3.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Washington.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I'ma keep it cool, head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of the time.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up a great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they can still come away with points here in the late going. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard
And
line.
Richardson back to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hello, 65 catch.
Richardson looking to throw this. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground, because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Now Richardson. Pass caught by Burden. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
18, Pioneer. Here we go. Not Cougar 19, 60, 18, Rattle.
Now it's Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it. Touchdown. Rome Odunze from 8 yards out. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Commanders 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that is incomplete. No, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. To the air, Williams. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And a potential turning point as they get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
17. Let's go. Mustang 19. Viking 18. Go.
Richardson working from the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll start on the ground with Foster. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
60 back, 19 right, 10 to 11, 10 to 11. Top low, 18. 30.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A first down carry for Foster. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, that would mean the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Trap 60. Trap. Come on. Come on. Hit. Bronco 80. 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Now right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. That time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
This is taken at the 10. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think probably you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. That with a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Washington first down.
To throw, it's Williams. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up the running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. To throw, Williams. A man over the middle, and it's complete. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
A gain of 14.
Back to throw again.
First down, Commanders.
Williams looking to do it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now they'll change things up. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Open man down the field. That's a Dunze. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Rome Odunze. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They're set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, try to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got this down to the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Williams. That's complete to Smith. Touchdown, Washington! Rashard Smith, 34 yards. And the Commanders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Commanders 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Panther Street. Panther 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Foster on the stretch play. Down right around the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have to lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Buffalo 18, 2, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go.
Richardson looking to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Jameson Williams already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Falcons are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd down and 6. Here's Williams. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. The 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They'll go. Here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Short throw caught by Pitts. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Got
second and a couple.
Ready? Ready?
A shotgun handoff now, Foster. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
49. Commanders 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Second down and 8.
Ready to up.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he stopped immediately there. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And they'll take this up over the 41 to 41. Ball at a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. They throw it out right complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
And the Commanders' first down.
Ready to up.
Throwing is Williams. He completes it to Olave. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter play.
Washington Commanders first
Back to throw now on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw once more, here's Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it looked like his march to the end zone is in a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth, nothing you can do.